What's up, guys? This is the 5-Count Co-op. I am Ton.
And I'm uncomfortable.
And I'm John.
And this is Aladdin.
Why do you say it like that?
Welcome to Arabia, city of mysteries.
This is offensive.
Enchantment of the finest merchandise this side of the River Jordan.
Maybe don't let your family
Why don't you
watch
say
this
it?
one.
I can see that you are only interested in the exceptionally rare.
He's still going.
Don't you like doing this stuff? I think then you would be most rewarded to consider this.
What accent is this exactly?
I can't tell yet. I haven't gotten a hold of it. Like so many things, it is not what is outside, but what is inside that counts. Looking in your direction, John.
I use Disney movies as my moral compass.
This lamp once changed the course of a young man's
Tom,
life.
you sound like Transylvanian Fabio or something. What is going on here?
Dude, I'll take it.
What was that?
This is a friggin' scarab,
Yeah, it's a
dude. He put a
scarab.
little scarab together and flew away, and now it's going to open up the mouth of the desert, and there's going to be a lion in there and stuff. Yeah, dude.
Hey.
John knows. Look at that.
Can I say something?
Wow.
I saw Aladdin for the first time like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
No.
Was it amazing?
That can't be true.
It's very true.
No.
This
it
is
can't be
as
true.
far as I can get in the movie with my daughter, and then she gets scared.
Why would I lie
Turns
about
it off.
something like that? That's a weird flex.
So
as
tell
the
me
kids
what
say.
you thought of it, though.
It was fine.
Just fine.
Did you know Gilbert Gottfried was the bird?
I did, Dust. Yes, everyone knows that.
Well, not everyone.
Well, not you, because for some reason you waited 40 years to watch this movie.
Pass word.
Okay. How am I going to do this?
What? Are you going to not get past the first level? Just do the same thing you do every week. It's the 5-Count Co-op starring John.
Oh, me? Yeah, I'm here too.
How do you feel about being YouTube famous?
Yeah, it's more famous than I was before I showed up here tonight. So thank you for that.
Do you feel different?
I do. I feel like the eyes are on me. Like we need to reach the end of this level
That's not likely.
for glory.
I know you haven't watched many of our previous episodes, but we typically do not get past the first stage. That's part of the problem. Ton will, in the next 2 minutes, he'll start blaming the controller.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Did you have something to say? Do you want me to hold your mic?
Nope.
Is that your mic? Or are you just really excited about Aladdin?
Oh, see, there you go. That's a 1-up.
Can you throw your monkey at him?
I can't remember. I think I can.
He definitely would not have survived that fall. No, that's like 2 broken legs.
The monkey somehow.
Oh, you can control Abu?
I think you can, but
You
I
gotta
don't
scare him.
remember how it's done.
Whoa.
Did you know that the dork from Full House is the voice of Aladdin?
No?
Steve? DJ's boyfriend?
Get out of here.
Do you know much about Full House?
I believe you when you say there was a dork named Steve and he voiced Aladdin. I was wondering if that Aladdin voice.
Man, you should have checked with me.
Yep.
All this time, I could have told you. Any other Full House questions, you guys?
Have you seen Fuller House?
I have.
Yeah, what do you think?
It was okay.
Did you watch the whole thing?
You know I did.
Were you sad
All
when
right.
Bob Saget died?
Single
I was. He was on our radio
board
show.
complete.
He's got a filthy mouth, that guy.
Bob Saget was a
Yeah.
5-Count alumnus.
Break time.
We had interviews set up with DJ Tanner 3 different times, and all 3 times she flaked on us. Not that I'm still bitter.
Cut it out. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
This is taking a while.
Here we
Come on.
Come on. Oh.
What? What does that mean?
It's a star.
Yeah, it does
Something.
basically nothing.
It continues. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. That
Wow.
only applies
Did
if
we
you
win?
die.
I think that was the end of the game, guys. Nice work.
No.
Oh, there's more action.
Yeah.
Buttons.
More action.
Okay, yeah, this is, you can bounce on them. How do you throw an apple? I don't have any apples.
The next, what would be like A button?
Whoa. Okay. Yep.
So my cousins had this game.
Uh-huh.
And I never did, but I remember when I'd be at my cousin's place, we'd basically play
Oh,
this
he's mad. Yep.
all the time.
Genesis or SNES?
Wait, isn't the Nintendo one different?
They had a Genesis.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, I like the sound on the Genesis version of this.
Which, this is not the Genesis one?
I don't think so. I think this...
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
this is
died.
not.
Man, this is
We usually
scary.
don't know what we're doing.
I think it's your turn, Dusty.
Me?
Yeah. Does anybody
Alright.
call you Dusty, or is that too intimate?
You can. But yes to both of those.
Yeah. Have you seen Stranger Things?
I have.
Yeah.
You think I
Is
look
that-
like that kid?
No, I was just wondering, like, when you see a show that has a character with your name in it, do you start thinking about, like, the ways in which you're similar? Like, okay, back in the days of Full House, there was a show on TV called Night Court, and an actor on that show named John Larroquette.
That's you?
We have fans of the radio show that are huge fans of Night Court,
Yeah.
so we've talked about that before.
Yeah. So I would think, being a young boy at that time, oh, John Larroquette, like, maybe I'm like that guy, but I'm not sure I want to see how closely related we are.
Well,
And I was just wondering if it was like that with you and Dusty from Stranger Things.
maybe.
Because he's like into radio, right? Like that's his thing.
I think like ham
Yeah?
radio.
Yeah. Okay. Have you ever?
I just eat a lot of ham.
Have you dabbled?
Have you dabbled in? What is
Ham?
that shortwave?
Shortwave?
Yeah.
Dude, I've dabbled in
Yeah,
shortwave. It's
little
awesome.
Bit. You've talked to people across the world.
No, my grandmother had a shortwave radio, so I was tuning in people across the world,
Okay.
and I couldn't communicate back, but I just thought it was so cool. I
Yeah.
even thought it was so cool that I'd take all this time tuning in, and then I'd be able to hear Big Ben, and it would give a time update every so often, and it would say that it was Big Ben, and so you could synchronize
Wow.
to Big Ben.
That is pretty cool.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yep.
I feel like it's more so now, but back then even, way more guys named John than Dustin.
Yeah, Dustin is kind of unique, isn't it?
That-
John is fairly common.
I think dumb is what the word you were looking for.
But you know
the
what I've
name has
always-
died out.
I've always resented about the name John is that when you use it in other contexts besides somebody's name, it either means a toilet or somebody who is soliciting a prostitute, right? Or there's another one that's like
You're right.
not great.
A John.
Yeah.
That's
Or like a Dear John letter is like if you're writing somebody to break up with them. So none of those are good. Like I don't want to be any of those things.
Or a tractor.
Like, I need more positive Johns in our culture. We got to get working on that. Yeah.
my name rhymes with musty and rusty and crusty.
Okay. All right. That's not bad.
So
Yeah.
I got you.
Yep.
I thought maybe after Stranger Things, more kids would be named Dustin. Like maybe that
Yeah.
name would make a comeback
The Stranger Things bump.
because it died in the early 90s. You don't know any kid named Dustin under the age of 35. They don't exist.
Hmm.
But sort of like how everyone names their daughters like grandma names now. Thought maybe there'd be more Dustins.
I named my daughter a grandma name. My oldest daughter's name is Lillian. Right?
Should have named her Dustin.
I guess so.
Ton, are we going to beat this tonight or what?
I see 49 golden diamonds there. Or those topazes.
What is all this junk you're
Whoa.
collecting?
Oh, what? I'm so gonna die.
Maybe with that attitude. And,
In the pit with you.
And doing that too.
Okay.
This is ridiculous.
Action.
Hey, I got to the next level just fine. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
So, John,
This is
if
great.
you know Dusty long enough to get to know him well enough, he'll at some point tell you that he hates being called Dusty.
Were you just being polite?
I don't think that's a thing I said.
Dusty is polite at all times.
Every person I've ever known for more than 10 minutes calls me Dusty.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you have to
hates it.
like it. You can set boundaries for yourself.
Well, I mean, it's not my government name. I don't
Well, when he
sign documents
introduces
with
himself, he does say Dustin.
Dustin.
But
yeah,
no
that's
one
how you know.
honors it. They just go ahead and call him Dustin.
Go ahead. You just do whatever you want.
I did it for years, and I still am guilty of it sometimes.
Did he actually say I don't like that?
No, not for years.
So you were making a presumption because he never introduced himself as Dusty, but I never introduced myself as Johnny.
Yeah.
But you could call me Johnny.
Yeah, but who would ever
Johnny
call,
be good?
Yeah, but nobody calls you Johnny, right?
Well, when I
Hey,
was in high
Johnny.
school, they would, but only because I introduced myself that way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You like being called Johnny.
I have been a Johnny.
Wow.
But that was like I was, I don't know, experimenting as a teenager.
That's fun.
Like
Johnny.
But yeah, it was kind of fun.
Johnny
Like, I like
seems. Here's what I think about Johnny.
Please, tell
Easy
me
now.
everything.
He's a guest.
Tell me everything.
It feels like Johnny was used in 80s and 90s
let's
movies.
go.
Yes, dude, good
Let's
job.
go.
80s and 90s movies that took place in the 50s. If it was a John, it was a Johnny. Does
Like
that make sense?
Johnny Mnemonic?
Now all I can think about is like Johnny from Cobra Kai, and that guy was.
Ooh,
a little
yeah,
off.
never mind. That's
Yeah.
but he was awesome. Johnny was
I don't
awesome.
know. Do I want to be like
Right? Johnny Lawrence.
Yeah, Johnny Lawrence.
Have you watched
Do I
the
wanna-
new Cobra Kai?
I have. Yep.
And
I've seen
so
that.
it's good, right?
Yeah, it is. Yep.
What about that robot?
Johnny 5.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny
That's
5.
great.
Yeah, you guys. It's all over the place.
Did
Yeah.
you go through a Jonathan period?
People would call me that, and I wouldn't like it. I'd be like, that's not my name. But people like to extend it. Like I'd introduce myself as John. Like, oh, Jonathan. No, it's not that.
Now, technically, I would think
Oh, what's going on here?
that John
Boss fight.
falls into the biblical name kind of thing.
Yep.
So did you ever get that growing up? Like, did people start, or even with Stone Cold, where people saying,
He's immune
know-
to apples, and he's holding a sword up. Oh, so what's his weak point? Like when
once
swings?
he slashes, then you gotta.
slash, then hit him. Okay. Sorry, I kind of missed your question. Like, so would people associate me with John from the
Don't
Bible?
jump, just throw dust. Yeah,
I never got
would
that.
would people be like spouting verses at you or anything like that?
Oh, like John 3:16.
Yeah.
If they did, I probably wouldn't have recognized it.
Okay.
That might.
I just wondered that. I don't have a biblical name, and so, but I know that a lot of
Mhm.
people are named after
Mm-hmm.
that.
I don't want to do all this over again.
We'll just keep going one more time. Come on, Dust. You are the
I
guy.
Let's do
hate
this.
this game.
You're doing great. You're
I
at
hate it.
full health. Yep. What? I bet you want to go back to NBA Jam where you can win, or Tetris where you can win.
I want to hear
Like
more
we
about
did.
you, John.
What can I say about
Johnny.
myself?
Johnny,
Johnny.
you
Johnny.
ask,
Johnny.
ask him some more
Okay, here we
personal
go.
questions that he has to
You're
answer.
harassing that young lady. That won't stand, sir.
So where did you?
How dare you conduct yourself in such a fashion?
How dare you?
How dare you? Slice?
So where did you grow up,
Slice?
Johnny?
I grew up
Nice.
in a whoa
Oh, dude, he's pissed now.
outside Boston.
Really?
In a town called Needham. That's where I grew up. Ooh, get in there. Come on. Oh, yeah. And Apu's cheering me on. Abu.
Abu, dude,
Not,
yes.
Not the Quickie Mart. Apu. That's a whole different thing.
So, how
Get in
come
there.
did people where you grew up have accents? Have that Boston?
Oh, yeah. Like you park the car and have it yad.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Did you have that ever, or what?
No, because
happened?
my parents weren't from there.
Okay.
But yeah, I definitely knew folks who talk that way.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what you're saying
Like
is,
Goodwill Hunting is accurate.
yeah, you weren't
Yeah.
friends with Fred Savage, but you were friends with Matt Damon.
Matty D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and Matt Damon
Um.
were tight,
Well,
right?
I can't say that for a fact.
Did you know Aerosmith?
Nope.
Hmm.
I didn't know them.
You didn't know Aerosmith.
Did you know Norm from Cheers?
Norm. Just like that. Yep.
You won't talk to us
Oh.
about Matt Damon.
Who's
I
Matt
feel
Damon?
like we need to be done. What do you mean? Who's Matt Damon?
What do you mean? I don't know things.
This is ridiculous.
Is he from Aladdin? I've only seen it once.
I didn't watch Aladdin for the past 40 years, and I don't know who Matt Damon is.
Ton, I'm a grown-ass man. I don't need to watch Aladdin.
Yeah, you do.
I have important things to do, like, taxes and fixing tractors and stuff. Stuff that guys do. Oh.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's like when you run into a bat, you give one up.
Cleaning a carburetor down here, and I hit the mic.
You're ripping off a catalytic converter.
What is happening here?
You're sucking.
Questions?
Oh,
Answers?
You're supposed to run head first into those spikes over there. It's a
Correct.
secret passage.
yes.
Dive onto the spikes. They're just an illusion.
This music is lulling me into a false sense of security. Oh.
Son, I can't hear you. Did you say something? What's happening? Where's your mic? Oh my God, I can't believe he just walked down a hole.
I kind of wanted to do that too. I wanted to see what was under that
Yeah.
scorpion.
Look down and I'll show you.
Yeah.
No,
Of
don't
course,
continue.
Yeah.
No, Ton, stop. We've got other
could
things
win.
to do.
Dust, what is the problem?
The problem is it's getting
Just
a bit
because you're
long
not
here.
friends with Matt Damon and you don't actually work on tractors, you call me to fix all the tractors you own.
Listen, Ton, I don't know who Matt Damon is, and I don't know why we're still playing this. It's time to
Do you
go.
know who Jason Bourne is?
Did you go to high school with him? He sounds
Yeah.
like a real toolbox.
You wouldn't say that to him if he was here.
Oh, I'll tell him right now. Why don't you call him up?
He's a fictional character, Dust, that Matt Damon played.
He'll be in the obits, and I'm done with him.
John, do you know what that joke is with the Matt Damon? What is that joke? Or what wasn't
Are you talking about from Good Will Hunting? When
Is that what it is? I have no idea what it is.
Yeah. So there's a scene from the movie where there's a guy from Harvard trying to impress the girl that Matt Damon's character is interested in, and he's like striking out with this girl, right? Because he's trying to show off his intelligence and kind of being grade A D-bag,
Okay.
right? And then
Grade A is pretty
Yeah.
good, though, right?
well, it's and she's not really into it, but the guy is like obviously trying really hard to get her number and like doesn't get her number. So then Matt Damon woos this young woman and gets her number, and then happens by the guy who struck out, like walks past him in a cafe and says, "Oh, hey, do you like apples?" And the guy's like, "I don't know. What do you mean?" "Well, I got a number. How do you like them apples?" That's that scene. Yeah. That's totally what you were talking about, right? Like,
I don't
what's
know.
that Matt Damon joke? That's the only thing that came
That's
to
the
mind.
whole joke?
I got a number. Yeah, because he's rubbing it in his face. Like, you thought you were so smart, but my like lower
Okay.
class, my
Yeah.
working class charm did the job. It did the job.
You guys lost me.
I got a number.
I got a number. How do you like them apples?
Wow. He probably likes them apples.
Yeah.
I'm a grown man, and I play
Oh,
Aladdin
okay.
for
There
a
you
half
go.
hour. What about it?
Dude,
I'm gonna
mean,
have to watch that movie.
how do you feel about Matt Damon?
I think he's a great actor.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just ate it in those two bats. That was rough.
Bummer.
I feel like this is the best game we've played all night, and the flying magic carpet is right there. to
This is
take you on
better
a
than
ride.
NBA Jam and Tetris? Is that a thing you just said?
Well, I mean, better than
Last
you
week.
playing NBA Jam and Tetris, even though you got the high scores. Oh, John, please.
I was having a little fun with this log. Don't
Ooh.
judge me. I just couldn't. I don't have the patience.
Okay. Now you're just like Dusty. You're throwing it in.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
definitely
he's
your
gonna
turn.
just kill Aladdin.
on,
off
let's
real
go.
quick.
No.
Whoa!
Oh, wait,
Whoops.
what happened?
Whoops! What happened here? I like them apples.
Here.
All right, well, thank you so
no,
much.
I hit the wrong. Oh.
Bummer. We had all them credits that we tried to
continues.
get and earn so much. Welcome to Arabia. It's no longer fun. I'll catch you on the next one. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Tell all your buddies. Check out John on Hot Lusciousness at 369.
Is that your website?
Yeah, Hot
Johnny
Luscious
5
Johnny.
2069.
Luscious Johnny Locks. We'll see you on the next one.
It's a long domain name to remember.